Hey, it's Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com, and I'm talking today about the younger generation, the millennial generation. I've done a series of videos and blogs on this topic because it's such an important topic. I got involved in networking when I was 27, going on 28. And you know what? I got into it really for the wrong reason. I got into it because I was vulnerable at the time to a voice. And I don't say that negatively. It's just the way it happened. I'm thankful that it happened. But I'll give you an understanding as to why you have to be careful. You see, I was looking for a solution because I'd been laid off twice, and I was trying to find a way to, make sure that never happened. And I got exposed to an opportunity, and the message was you could get rich fast. And I jumped at that message because that would be the answer to all my problems. And I made a big investment of money I didn't have. But I stuck, right? I stuck. And I can look back and go, I stuck because I didn't see any other option at the time for me that was acceptable. I'm not a salesperson, so going into sales wasn't a path for me. I didn't have a big picture mindset, so opening a traditional business was not in my brain. And so this represented something that I could do. And, I realized very quickly that it wasn't going to happen nearly as fast as it was kind of presented to me, but that's irrelevant because I stuck with it and ended up being the greatest thing I ever did from a business perspective was go down that path. It wasn't easy, but it turned out to provide an amazing lifestyle. It's helped me to have a platform to teach people all over the world, which is what I love to do. But the truth is, if that's the message that younger people are brought to the table with, most of them aren't going to stick. Most of them are not going to go what they have to go through under that false premise that they're going to get rich fast. And then this is not going to be an option for them, which would be really unfortunate and almost criminal to do to them because the world's changing and we're moving to a home economy. It's just a fact. And if you don't know, you got to do your own research. I did an entire webinar on that recently, which I'd be happy to send you if you want it. It's not selling anything. It's just about what's really happening because it's my background. I understand markets and economies, and it's as plain as the nose on my face what's taking place. So the point of this is we need to inform them of the truth of what home businesses are and what's possible for them without any hype, without any false promise, without telling them it's going to be easy peasy, the money game stuff is ridiculous. And I've seen a couple of groups on the internet that I pop in to see what's going on, and it's unbelievable the amount of money game crap that's out there. What does that do? It makes people think that it's not a real thing, that being able to build a home business is not a real thing. It's a gamey kind of thing. It's a scammy kind of thing. That's a bad message to be sending to this population. This group is smart. And they are educated and they are have information, almost information overload. And so we owe it to them to, in the right fashion, share what's really possible and let them understand, yeah, this will take work just like working for someone else will. You'll have to stay at it. You'll have to be consistent. You'll grow as a person. But what it'll do for you is mind-boggling. Can you imagine what it does? I mean, the thing about networking for people is it makes them incredible in life. You spend time around anybody who's been in the network marketing home business space for more than a few years, and that person has evolved way more in 2 years than they did in the prior 20. From a true perspective, I'm not talking about growing up from 2 to 20 because that's all physical evolution and your natural brain processes. But what they develop from a skill perspective and an understanding about what's possible in life and what they can do is awesome, right? So you would want young people to get that as soon as you can. Right, so it's just important that you present it to them properly. Don't hype them. Don't promise them riches. Promise them opportunity, and promise them that you show them the way, and promise them that you'll help them, and then watch them shine. That's the cool thing about it is you have a chance to make a huge difference.